Hey guys, and welcome to the Cherry Blossom Express. I'm your host, Sam Aussie, and we're going to do a quick tutorial on concrete manufacturing. So I'm going to make excuse my frame rate. This constructor building is quite intense. If you want to look at it, feel free to subscribe to the channel and go have a look. It's in my playlist. We've got 14 odd episodes of it now, producing the Mega Factory. However, in this tutorial, we're going to make a concrete, modular concrete floor with 10 constructors per floor that'll be capable of taking one Mark IV input of limestone, so 450 limestone, and turning it into 150 concrete. So if you stack this floor 3 high, so you have 3 full belts of Mark IV, you can make 1 full belt of Mark IV concrete. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing you need to do is obviously place down your constructors. So for the placement of the constructor, you want to come to the center of your platform, and whatever side you want the input to be on, place your constructor so it doesn't hang off the edge. So you just bring it back a little bit. If you want to place down walls or whatnot, this build will actually allow you to put walls around the outside. So that's another point to it. And you'll just place him right there. Same on the other side. Spin him around. You want to line him up, just like that. Place him right there. And then you want to grab your merger, place it in the center here. And you're obviously going to want whichever way you want your output to be. So I want the output to come out the front, but if you want it to come out the back, just turn these around. And then your splitters. So this one's going to be pointing towards the front, and this one's going to be different. This one's going to be pointing towards the rear. Just like that. So all of these ones will be pointing rearwards, and all of these ones will be pointing forwards, as you can see, all the way along here. I'm going to finish the floor, just lay out these constructors. They're just going to be placed right next to it, and the splitters are going to be placed in the middle of them. I'll be back as soon as that's done. So as you can see, I've now placed down all the constructors and all the mergers. So all of these mergers are pointing in that direction. All of these splitters are pointing in this direction. And all of these splitters are pointing in that direction. The reason that we have the splitters in a horseshoe shape is exactly why what I'm about to show you. So we're going to come along here, all the way along with these splitters, and then you're going to get to this corner. So for this corner, you're going to need to place, if you want it to be neat, one of these, 1, 2 over, and you just come from here to there. You come all the way along and do the same thing on this side. So up to the edge, 1, 2 over, place that down, grab that, bring it over to here, clamp it in here, and go all the way along with it to the end here. I'll connect all of the splitters to the constructors, so you can go through and connect them all up. You can use Mark I belts if you want, it doesn't matter. Same with your mergers. You can use Mark 1s from the splitters to the constructors, but you need to make sure that you use a Mark IV belt, at least here and here. And then if you wanted to, you could use a Mark whatever belt here. Happy days? Cool. Well, now you're honestly pretty much done. Once we connect all this up, you've connected all your conveyor belts up. This will be your output for concrete. This will be your input for limestone. So, hopefully that was helpful. I'll go through. Obviously, you can place the power however you like. This is how I like to place the power. Just behind these conveyors like this, or these splitters. Just keeps it nice and uniform. Go here, then I come through and just power line them up, like so. Then you can take that off and grab your power from wherever, and I split these off to each conveyor. This is the same way I do all of my factory's power. So, nice easy way to make sure that you know where you are, where you're up to. There we go, almost done. Cool. As I said, I'll get through, I'll do all these conveyors, and I'll show you the completed floor in action. So I'd also like to show you a quick adaptation to the design in case you don't have Mark IV belts, because you may not at this point in the game. You can also do this with Mark III belts. So instead of having a Mark IV belt here, I could have this as a Mark III belt. And have that running across the top like so. And then once you've placed this down, come along underneath with your splitters, just like the previous tutorial I've shown you. Link it up with wherever you want to place your constructors, like so. And then exactly the same as before, just come through. That one's not square, but come through, line all these up, like so. And then your first belt of limestone, so you'll need 200 and... 1 second, let me do the math on it real quick for you. So you need 225 limestone per side. So this belt can hold 270, which is more than enough. So realistically, you can actually fund 6 constructors, per side. But this is a 5 each side design to keep this at 150, so that it's 3 floor stackable to a Mark IV belt. But if you want, you can expand it to 6 constructors on each side, and then just do this trick on each floor, and that way you'll be able to connect up all of your whichever side you start with first, like so, and then the next belt will come round just like before and do the other side. That way it's still very much streamlined and very much a one input, one output kind of system. So input here, output here. But nevertheless, I'm going to continue up these belts, finish them off, and then show you the system running. Hey guys, so I've finished off the 3 floors of the concrete production warehouse. As you can see, there's the first floor with 10 constructors, second floor with 10, and the third floor with 10, all producing out through these 3 belts. I'm bringing them down here. It's not the neatest thing, but you can do this however you like. And then I'm using a simple merger here to bring them onto one belt, and that is the end of... You can take this wherever you want. At the moment I've just got it making encased steel beams slowly, but realistically I'm going to hook it up to my main buffer storage over here, which you can have a closer look at in episode 14 of my Let's Play. And hopefully that should leave you guys pretty well informed as to what it could look like in the future if you chose to, you know, put these little supports around the edges or anything like that. This has been Some Aussie. If you liked what you saw and you found the tutorial helpful, feel free to leave a like, and if you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Catch you later. Bye.